Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Get Moving. It is your theme Thursday because you know it's Thursday today and it's your theme, and it is Get Moving. It is the 11th of June. How are you this morning? I hope you're all feeling very good. I am feeling okay so far. Oh, hello down in the corner there. Thank you very much. I'm feeling very good so far today. I hope you're feeling good too. So, I know I've said this every single time so far, but you know, just in case there's somebody new here, I'm going to say it one more time and to give people time to join in and say hello in the comments below. Here at Get Moving, we are all about helping people with mobility issues to get moving, keep moving, and just get better, fitter, stronger, more independent, and just generally have a much better life. So if you have a mobility issue, if you cannot move as well as you wish you could, you may have a disability of some kind. You may have an injury. You may have a medical condition, something that stops you from moving as well as you want. You might be a stroke survivor. Who knows? You might have Parkinson's, MS. You might be an amputee. You might be anything like that. If you cannot move quite as well as you wish you could, this is going to help you. Every weekday here at 11 o'clock, we're going to be here at Get Moving. There's my lovely banner out there. Here's my little badge thing here. We're going to be here every weekday morning, 11 o'clock, and we're going to do a little exercise session, usually between sort of 20 minutes, half an hour in length, and we're going to get you moving. It's the same warm-up that we do. We do normal, everyday, face-to-face classes in normal times, not at the moment, obviously, but this is the warm-up we do before every class. It is a really fantastic little set of moves, nothing fancy, nothing mystical, nothing we can hide because it's all covered in the Mystic East or any rubbish like that. These are all just very useful, practical, basic, simple, and above all, effective exercises to help us move our entire body, all the major joints, upper, lower, middle, everything. It just gets the body going, gets the blood pumping, and it just helps us move better. I guarantee, or your money back, I guarantee that you will feel better in 20 minutes, half an hour's time than you do right now. You'll just feel a bit more awake, a bit more alive, just better generally. So, as I say, it is your theme Thursday. So we have different themes on each day. And on Thursday, I couldn't think of one. So I got you to think of one for me. And today is going to be upper body strength. And I'm going to cover that at the end. Okay, we're going to do the warm-up first. And then at the end, I'm going to go over 4 very good, very basic, very effective upper body moves that'll help anyone, I think so, yeah, get stronger and better in the upper body. But so that's at the end. It is your theme Thursday. You came up with this theme. It's going to be your theme Thursday next week as well. So I have no idea what we're going to do next week. I'm relying on you to tell me what we're going to be doing next Thursday. So in the comments below, any aspect of fitness or strength or training that you want me to cover, let me know and I'll do it next week. Anyway, time to get started. These exercises are suitable for pretty much everybody. If you're in a wheelchair or not, if you are literally half paralyzed or not, these things can help you. So give them a go. Don't sit there and just watch. Join in. Where are we? Have we got everything so far? Yes. Okay. So starting off, marching on the spot. If you're seated, you're going to get your knees up like so. Simple as that, just marching away. I say this all the time, I'll say this a lot again today. Start off small if you want. It can only, if that's all you can do, fantastic. Start off doing that because that's better than nothing. But we're going to gradually, bit by bit, make it as big a move as you can. For everyone who is standing, and if you're not sure if you are a stander or a sitter, you're probably a stander, so get on your feet. If you're not seated, then marching on the spot, getting your knees up nice and high like so. I'm going to do roughly 20 of them. I never get it quite right, but it's going to be roughly 20. In that time, you do as many as you can do, whatever number that is. It could be 1, it could be 50, but you do what you can do. Enough rambling by me then. Are we ready to start? So marching on the spot in 3, 2, 1. Away we go. Knees up nice and high. I almost said Mother Brown then, but I was able to resist the urge. See, I'm good at resisting temptation. I'm good. Yeah, I'm impressed with myself. By getting your knees as high as you can, marching from the hips, moving the hip joints, so we are lubricating them, we're warming them up, we're getting, well, everyone I've ever met, myself included, will have creaks and groans in joints. I've never met anyone yet who doesn't have a creak or a groan in a joint. That's 20, so we're going to move on to the upper half now. So, shoulders. Easier version, little shoulder roll. Harder version, big shoulder roll with me in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So as I was saying, everyone I've ever met has got some kind of creaky joints, groaning joints. If that happens, no, let me rephrase that. When that happens, we've got two choices. We can either go, no, it's making noises, let's stop doing that. And in which case we then just end up just getting worse, to be honest with you. If we stop doing something, we will get worse at that thing. So we can either choose, stop that, or we can choose, no, I'm going to work through it. I might not do the full move like this. I might only start with a small move like that. But I am going to work my way through it. I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm going to keep on practicing, keep on rehearsing it, and slowly but surely building it up into slightly bigger moves, slightly stronger moves. And I'm going to work at it, drill it, rehearse it, and make it better. Personally, I think that second option is better. I would rather choose that second option over the first one. And I want you to choose it too. Give it a go. Don't give up. So, knee bends next. So if we're seated, we're going to kick the feet out using the knee joints. Again, we might have clicky, clunky, groany joints, but keep it going. Let those joints warm themselves up. Let them lubricate themselves, and they will improve. If you're standing, same idea, but kicking your feet back towards your butt. Again, knee bends back towards your butt like so. With me in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Nice big bends. Excuse me. Moving the joints. Again, start off with small moves if you want. That's fine. We do not do nothing. We do what we can. And then we build up gradually over time. Use it or lose it. Practice makes perfect. Two of the big phrases we use in Get Moving. If we give up on something, if we stop doing something, it will get worse. If we practice it lots, guess what? It will get better. It will improve. Okay, twisting next. So we've moved the shoulders, we've moved the hips and knees. Now we're going to start moving the spine. So whether you're seated or you're standing, it's entirely up to you. Fold your arms and you're going to twist in one direction and twist in the other direction. Nice big moves. Excuse me. Think of the chest turning one way and the chest turning the other way. We're going to move in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. A big twist and a big twist. Like I said, you can do this seated, you can do this standing, but you can still bloody do this move. We're going to find as many different ways for you to do moves. So instead of us going, I can't do that, and have a whole long list of things that we can't do, I don't care about that. We're going to find things that we can do. And that mindset change, that's a really big thing I've found. Instead of a negative thing, saying, I can't do that. No. If I can't do this, maybe I can do that. We adapt things, we change things slightly. We find the things that we can do. We find the moves that we can do. And we build on that foundation. We find that foundation, and then we can build nice and high on it. Now I'm losing count, but I think this is number 18. So it is now. 19 and 20. Very nicely done. So the double tap. We're going to move from the top half back down to the bottom half again. Excuse me. So knee comes up twice. So without putting it on the floor, the knee comes up 1, 2, then it can go down. 1, 2, then it can go down. So the double tap. That's if you're seated. If you're standing, the balance comes in here. So remember, yesterday was Wobble Wednesday. If you missed that, if you want to improve your balance, join us on Wednesdays when it's Wobble Wednesdays. Up above me up there's a link to the Get Moving website. It's got the archives back there. You can go back and have a look at the video. You can take part in the video yesterday for all I care. In fact, I want you to. So click that link, go and look at the video from yesterday. Wobble Wednesday, really good. But if you're standing, a double tap, balancing on one leg, and then the other side, a double while we're balancing on one leg. With me, get yourselves going in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Knee up and up. Again, like I said, we could start off, if you like, with a small move. Fantastic. That's really good. But if you can, you start slowly making it a bigger move, a higher target. The higher the move, the higher the target rather, sorry, and the bigger the move, the longer we have to balance on that supporting leg. And don't forget, if your name is Steve, or if you want to make it even more interesting and more balancey prone, then you can do the triple. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's entirely up to you. That's the next step up. It will just challenge our balance that little bit more, make us work on that supporting leg, make us be able to hold and maintain, and most importantly recover our balance even better. I think that's 20, so we'll move on from there again. So side bends, again, whether we are seated or standing, it's entirely up to you, but we're going to move the upper body again. So definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, you're definitely going to do this. One arm reaches down as far as it'll go, so we're bending sideways, and the same on the other side. If you can, as one arm goes down, the other arm is going to come up and over, reaching over, and the same on the other side. One arm goes down, other arm comes up and over. Do it a bigger move as you can do, as big as you can, as small as you need. Okay, 3, 2, 1, over we go. A big stretch one way and a big stretch the other way. So again, all these moves, they can be adapted, they can be made a little bit harder or a little bit easier, a bit bigger, a bit smaller. You adapt them to you, your personal limitations. Because I don't know what you can and can't do. I've got a vague idea what some of you can do, but I don't know you. So you can adapt these. You feel free to make these, as I say, bigger, smaller, easier, harder. As long as you do them, as long as you do them, as long as you experience the moves, your body will start to improve slightly. As long as you challenge yourself, you push your abilities a little bit, then your body's going to improve that little bit more again. See, our body gets good enough. We'll only get good enough for what we do. So if we do something and stop there and never make it challenging ever again, we will get good enough to do that thing, but never get any better. We'll reach that plateau and stay there. We've got to challenge ourselves, push ourselves a little bit more, and then our body will improve that little bit more again to get good enough at that new move, that new challenge. That's 20, well done. So we only get good enough. We got to keep on pushing ourselves a little bit more each time. Squats, sitting and standing. So legs, as always, safety first. Make sure you're safe when you do this. If you are seated, have supports, sticks, railings, whatever, people, whatever you need to make sure you're safe and secure doing this. But you're going to stand up now. Tuck your feet back, get your body weight forward over your feet. No one is ever going to stand up from here. It's not going to happen. We've got to get ourselves forwards, push down hard through our legs, use our hands to help if we want, but don't forget, this is a leg exercise, not an arm one. So most of it wants to come through the legs. We're going to stand up super tall, chest out, full extension, and under control, sit our bum back, down into our chair again. You do that as many times as you can, and then the rest of us standing, we will be doing squats. Imaginary chair back there. And again, sitting the bum back onto that imaginary chair, squatting down, standing up. 20 times. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Sitting back and down. So some things to remember when we do this. Keeping our feet flat on the floor, okay? Notice my heels aren't coming up or anything like that. They're flat on the floor. So keep your feet flat. Keep your knees out. See that big gap between my knees there? make sure you got one too. Imagine you've got a big beach ball or something in between your knees there. Don't let your knees buckle in and collapse like so. Shove them out nice and wide. Sit your bum back onto that imaginary chair. See that my body is not just going straight down. It's not doing that. It is sitting back into that chair that doesn't exist. If you're unsure about the move, then quite honestly, just sit down onto something, because that's the move. Do that a few times and slowly but surely get rid of that thing you're sitting on. But keep on doing the exact same move, because that's exactly what we're doing. We're not trying to change it at all. We're sitting back on a chair and we're standing up. No difference. So I think that's number 16, 17. So we're using our leg muscles here. Again, make as big a move as you want. And one more. 20. Very good. So it gets our legs stronger, gets our heart going, gets our lungs going. Just really good all round. Ankles are next. If you're seated, get your ankles moving. Heel, then toe, touching the floor like so. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Same on the other side, don't forget. Don't be wonky. Or be as unwonky as possible, rather. If we're standing, make sure you've got plenty of room in front of you, because we're going to walk forwards. Imagine we're on a tightrope and we're going to walk forwards, heel, toe, like the sobriety test things, okay? Excuse me. So wobble as much as you want. Wobbling is fantastic. Don't fall over. With me, walking forwards, off we go. Heel, toe, and carry on. And like I said, yesterday's Wobble Wednesday. Wobbling is good. I repeat this until people are sick of me saying it, but I will carry on repeating it. We're going to go backwards now. Toes, heels, toes, heels. So yes, I'm going to repeat it. Wobbling is good. Don't think we have to be dead still. That's not what we're after. We're after movement. We're after wobbling side to side, not falling over, keeping our balance, regaining our balance, going forward the same again. Heel, toe, heel, toe. And again, on a little tightrope on the floor. Wobble as much as you want, as long as you don't fall over. Falling over is bad, wobbling is good. And then we're going to do it one more time, going backwards. Toes, heels, toes, heels. And again, nice big ankle movements. And we're nearly there. Excuse me again, sorry. I have just run out of room, so that is enough for now. So that is our ankles, that's our balance going on there. So we've got fast feet. As always, we've been doing fairly big, fairly slow moves so far. Fantastic way to start. But big and slow is not everything. Sometimes you've got to do it fast. You've got to just get in there and boom, do it quick sometimes. So that's what we're going to do now with our feet, okay? Fast feet. Running on the spot, like so. Quick feet. If we're standing, exactly the same thing. Fast feet. Running on the spot like so. We're going to do 2 loads of 10 seconds. An actual 10 seconds now, because I've got my timer with me. So 2 loads of 10 seconds. Get yourselves ready. Feet like a blur, okay? In 3, 2, 1, go. Nice and quick. Wind's coming through my garage door. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's time, that's 10 seconds. Okay, get yourself ready, because we're going to go again. Even faster this time. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Nice, quick feet. Go, 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 go. Keep them going, keep them going. Running on the spot. There we go. Very nicely done. That was our fast feet. Fast feet are important to be able to, if we lose our balance, say, to be able to quickly recover, get our feet underneath us, and catch ourselves if we're falling or anything. Quick feet, vital. Shadow boxing. So if we're seated, this is when you've been waiting for. Punching. Imagine the person you don't like standing in front of you. Get your fists up. Punch them in the head. Do it side on. Punch them in the head if you like. Punch them down the body. You can do some close range hook punches. You can do it under their chin, under there, punching underneath uppercuts. As long as the body is moving, as I say, don't sit there and waggle your arms. The body's not moving. I want your body getting stuck in. Twist, twist, twist. People on your feet, the same. Moving your feet though, okay. 20 seconds. We're going to do 3 rounds of 20 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. Punching away, shadow boxing. Punchy, punchy, punchies. You can move your feet back and forth if you like. You can swap your legs if you like. Forwards and backwards, left to right. Little side steps, little shuffle. But keeping your hands, your feet, your body moving. That is round 1. Get ready for round 2. In 3, 2, 1, go, go, go. Punching again. Head, body, uppercuts, hooks, any mixture you like the sound of for 10 more seconds. Keep your feet going, moving around a bit. Get your body behind the punches. Stop there. Okay, 1 more round. This is it. This is the last bit. Go for it. 2, 1, go. Final 20 seconds. Go, go, go. Nice quick hands, quick feet, moving around. 10 more seconds. Get stuck in. It's the last chance you're going to get. And time. Out. Standing. Take a few seconds, get your breath back. Hopefully, like me, hopefully your breathing is up a little bit. You've got your heart going, you've got your lungs going, you've got your breathing going, got everything moving. And I am sure that you're feeling better now than you did 20 minutes ago. Guaranteed. Because it's all about just getting moving. Nothing fancy, nothing mystical. It is just moving the body and we improve. We feel better, we are better. So don't stop moving. Anyway, this next section now is a bit of education. You can join in if you like, but more likely what I want to do is to watch this, learn this, and come back to it and practice this next bit time and time again over the next few days, okay? So this is a bit of teaching now. So here's your theme Thursday. The theme that you chose is upper body strength. How to improve the strength in this upper half. There's a million different ways we can do that. I'm going to show you 4 fundamental moves, okay? Most other moves are kind of built on or around these 4 moves, okay? I'm personally very, very lazy. I want to do the least amount of work to get the most amount of benefit because I'm just lazy like that. With these 4 moves, you're going to get a massive amount of benefit with only 4 moves. So basically, from the arms, we're going to get them to do a push in front. Now see there's a nice right angle and my arms there. So I'm going to push forwards, and that's going to be using the front half of my body, the back half of my arms by pushing forwards. And the exact opposite of that, we're going to pull back. Again, you see from a horizontal there's a nice right angle, part of my angle in my shoulder there, pulling back like so. And that's going to use the back half of my body and the front half of my arms. So with those 2 moves only, I've used pretty much my entire upper body with just 2 moves. A push forwards and a pull back. So the pushing move. Tuesday we covered the plank, the front plank position. We're going to use the front plank now, okay? If you missed Tuesday, again there's a link up there, go back, have a look at the video, Technique Tuesday, we covered the front plank. So don't forget, on Tuesday what we did, we had, let's try it, there we go. So we had you easy version, hands up on a table, harder version, hands down lower onto a chair or on the floor. Okay, so start off easy, work your way down. It's a press up. We're going to get into that same plank position we did on Tuesday. We're not collapsing, we're not sticking our bums up in the air, we want to be nice and flat. So first of all, we find that plank position. If we have trouble with one arm, then by all means take a good arm, grab hold of your bad one, anchor it down, make it solid there, put it in the middle of the body, and that's going to be your start position there. If you've got good use of both arms, the hands are going to be a bit wider than shoulder width. There. And then from there, where we go? From there, we're going to bend our arms, bend the elbows, the shoulders, and lead with the chest. The chest is going to come down, and then I'm going to push hard away. So you see that push action there? That's what I'm doing here. Strong belly, lead with the chest, push hard away. Do that one more time. Lead with the chest, push hard away. Again, if you've got use of one arm, this will be harder, so start on a higher table. But get your good arm, anchor the bad arm in the center of the body there, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to get as low as you can, down low, and push away. Yes, the good arm is going to do massively more than the bad arm. I don't care. It'll do whatever it can do. This will do most, this will do a little bit, but we're going to do it. All the way down and push hard away. That is our push, a press up. Don't forget, hands high is easier, on the table say. As they get lower, onto a chair it gets harder, or onto the floor, harder still. You adjust it to make it doable for you. So that is our push. Am I still in shot? Yes. The next one, you're going to need a little bit of kit for this. A resistance band, an elastic rubber band. You can get a whole range of different kinds. Some are stronger, some are easier. I can put some links and stuff if you want, but a resistance band is fantastic. It's very versatile. You can do lots and lots of things with it. The one I'm using today, I've attached to my upright bar. Let's see if I can show you. I have attached my resistance band nice and secure to my upright bar. You can attach it to a banister or something like that. Anything which is solid. It's got to be solid, okay? So I'm going to be sat or stood nice and tall, holding on to the resistance band. My arm is straight, and then I'm going to pull right back towards the lower part of my chest. My chest is out, my shoulders are pulled back, and I relax. I pull hard, relax. Pull hard, relax. To make it harder, I would simply sit further away. So now I'm having to stretch that band even more. So it's a heavier, harder band. To make it easier, I would sit closer, and that's much easier there. Okay. If you've only got use of one arm, that's fine. We just hold on with one arm. We do the same thing. Pull with one arm and relax. See, my shoulder is coming back. My chest is out. I'm not slumped over like that. Chest out, shoulders back. Relax. Pull. Pull. And you can do the same thing with the other arm if need be. Okay. And that is a horizontal. See, there's that right angle there. Pull. That's using the back half of my body. Marries up incredibly well with the press ups. Okay. Now we've got two more left. So what have we got? Up above the head, pushing above the head. Let's get a cable out of my way. For this one, we're going to need some weights, as heavy or as light as you want. I would encourage you to go for heavy if you can. And it's all relative, but go for heavier is always better, generally speaking, okay? I'm using kettlebells here. You can use dumbbells, you can use whatever. We're going to hold on to them nice and secure, nice and solid. Don't let them fall out of your hands. And all we're going to do, sit or stand tall, we're going to push all the way up above our heads there. And see how now my arm is nice and straight up above. It was previously with the other moves out in front, now it's up there. We're pushing up above the head and relax. Pushing, relaxing, pushing, relaxing. This is using two arms. Of course, if need be, we can use just one arm. That's totally fine. But it's exactly the same. I'm pushing high above the head and down, high above the head and down. That is a vertical push. See how it's all nicely lined up in a straight line there? There's no right angle, straight up there. A vertical push, really good for shoulders and posture. If you can do it 10-15 times, I would seriously consider getting a heavier weight, okay? If you can do it 20 plus times, it is definitely time you want a heavier weight, okay? The progression, the way forwards over time is to make things heavier, okay? And the last one I'm going to show you. We've pushed up above our head, now we're going to pull down. Now, to make this as practical as we can, we're going to use the same resistance band as before. It's attached, same place as before, but we have to kind of move our body to get into position for this one. This one, we have to maneuver ourselves for this one. So, to make this one work, we're going to sit fairly far away. You adjust it as you see fit. Hold on. Now, if I do a pull now, it's not above my head. So I'm going to have to move my body down. I have to lean forwards. Make sure your feet are anchored in the floor so you don't fall forwards or anything. Make sure your feet are anchored. You're going to lean all the way forwards, arms there, and now when I pull, now it's a hell of a lot more of a vertical pull. It's in line with my body there. I've moved my body into position, then I pull down, I relax, I pull down, I relax. Again, I'm stretching the band. Again, if need be, I just use one hand. I can do this one-handed. If I've only got one useful hand, I'm going to use one useful hand. I'm going to use what I've got. I'm going to work as hard as I can in any way I can. So one-handed or two-handed, it is your choice. But that then has turned it into a pull which is in line with my body. I'm tying myself up in cable. So those four moves cover pretty much your entire upper half of the body, kind of from the waist upwards. Mostly arms and shoulders, but there's a hell of a lot of chest, there's a hell of a lot of back, and there's even quite a bit of core in there as well, with just four moves. As I say, there's a million different other ways you can do it as well, and it's always fun finding out new ways. But if you're unsure, those four are going to get you really far. Be safe, be sensible. When you can do the move 10-15 times, think very, very, very seriously about making it harder. So if you're using weights, go heavier. If you're using the band, you can get tougher, harder bands, or simply by moving away from the anchor point, you can make it harder. Our way forwards, we want to be as strong as we can. So our way forwards is to make things as difficult and as heavy as we can. Yeah, when you can do it 10-15 times, start seriously thinking about making things heavier. Anyway, that is your theme Thursday. The theme here was basic, simple upper body strength movements. Tune in again same time tomorrow, 11 o'clock. We've got Fitness Friday. We're going to get you out of breath. Lots of punching, lots of moving around. We're going to get you huffing and puffing, get the heart racing nice and high. So Fitness Friday at 11 o'clock tomorrow. As always, if you want to watch any of the other videos we've done in the past, we've got loads of them now. Above my head there's a link to the Get Moving website. Click on that. You've got the archives of all the old videos. have a click on them, have a view through them. We've got Wobble Wednesdays, we've got Fitness Fridays, we've got Technique Tuesdays, we've got the whole range. And depending on how you feel, down there's a share button. If you like this, I hope you do, you're still here, please, please, please share this with as many friends as you can. Get the word out, spread this video to anyone who you think can benefit from it. And if you have benefit from it, please consider there's a donate button up there as well. If this is useful for you, chuck me a buck. Thank you very much, boys and girls. It's been bloody good having you here. I'll see you again tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Bye-bye.